we have for you a true whiskey treat.
A dram that is both rare and exceptionally delicious.
So, in Pennsylvania, from what I understand, the only state that has been able to receive an allotment of this, we have High West Cask Strength Bourbon Whiskey. Brand new line out of High West. You can't even find anything on this if you're searching for it. It just doesn't exist. It's almost like they released the bottle before they released the marketing.
Yeah, I don't know how we got this. Almost always when we go online for a bourbon, there are plenty of reviews. I can't find one. I see people selling it for a lot more than what we paid, but nobody knows what it is, I guess.
Yeah, so I saw it on the coming soon page of Wine and Spirits, and it didn't have a picture, it just had a blank question mark gray photo. And I thought cask strength, oh, maybe it was just a store pick. Maybe it was a single barrel strength pick. But then I saw people posting about it on the PA Bourbon Squad, great Facebook group. And I was like, wow, this is new. I've never seen this before. So I was all the way out in Cream Ridge, New Jersey. I doubled all the way back, and I was able to get to the store in time. I purchased 2 of these. $70 MSRP. Very excited to see how it comes out.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a few different offerings from High West. Maybe like 3 or something. I know we did a video, it's in the vault, of Midwinter's Night Dram.
It was so cold that night.
Yeah. So, this will be interesting. I'm very excited to try this out.
This, I believe, is our first bourbon we're trying from High West. Everything we've had from them is rye. The Red Divinus rye, the double rye, Midwinter's Night Dram rye. So this could be very exciting. Am I happy I bought 2 bottles, or am I going to be disappointed I bought 2 bottles? The world may never know. No, you guys are going to know pretty darn quick here. As soon as I can. Here we go.
He does look hard to open.
Here we go.
One X against him.
Oh, here we go. I found it. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
Look at
That's
that.
not bad.
Not bad.
I removed the X.
Trash. Ooh, it almost landed in my glass. So here we go. High West Cask Strength. Wow. It's like a balloon popping. It's going to be so loud on the camera. It's like so robotic I had to go along with it. High West Cask Strength. Cheers. Here we go. Into the glass. Brand new whiskey. First people to try it. Very excited.
Yeah, first ever.
First ever. Well, you know, we're technically probably close.
Okay.
This smells freaking delicious.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very... I think it's actually similar to High West. Like, it has...
I think it's similar to High West.
Well, right, so they're usually... I think it still has a bit of rye. I wonder if they went high rye in the mash.
Yeah.
But, you know, being a bourbon, I expected kind of something different. So the fact that it's familiar to the distillery, I think is interesting.
It's got that Utah-ian note.
Yeah. Maybe it's the water they use or something.
There is a spice in there. That might just be the proof. But it's also very, very rich in fruits. I'm getting a lot of dark fruits.
Yeah.
Raspberries, blackberries. Maybe a little bit of apricot in there, like a little tropical vibe. Slight chocolate, but it's mostly just a lot of fruits. Nowhere close to 1792 foolproof. This is like a dark fruit.
Oh, yeah.
Plum, I'm getting a little plum. Cinnamon?
Little cinnamon, yeah.
Look at that. I love that when that happens when we both say the same thing.
What bugs me is, like, I'm about to say dark fruit, and you say dark fruit, and now I'm like, I can't say it. People think I'm copying.
Yeah. That happens to me all the time. Raisin.
Yeah.
Vanilla caramel oak, la la la.
Not as much as the other stuff, though.
No, definitely not.
Maybe a little marshmallow more than vanilla.
Like a toasted marshmallow.
Yeah. Very s'more vibes.
Got a little limestone in there if I really dug my nose in there. Cinnamon, candied caramel apple. Bango. This would be a good fall sipper. Just from the nose, anyway.
This is like a very apple picking whiskey.
Yeah. I don't know. It smells freaking fantastic. Smells like I should have bought a case instead of 2 bottles.
Well, what do you think?
I am excited to try this one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That is top tier.
High West did an extraordinary job with this. That is freaking phenomenal.
From the moment
Holy cow.
it hit my tongue, just instantly I was like as soon as it hit my tongue,
good.
I'm like, wow, this is gonna be good. And that finish, still going.
Guys, this is freaking phenomenal. If you find this, buy it immediately. I'm telling you, I'm seeing the future. This is going to be the next allocated thing. This is going to be the next thing that's going to be impossible to find right here.
Yeah. Well, I will say, it seems like everything is becoming difficult to find. So
yeah,
maybe not the greatest, but it certainly warrants it.
This is going to get a following. This is going to be on the whiskey release page of Pennsylvania instead of just an in-store drop. Oh, I bet this is going to be Midwinter's Night Train. Yeah, an allocation level.
I think. Do you think of people? I mean, I know High West is a well-known brand. I feel like this could really give it a reputation.
Yeah, High West is. They're a smaller distillery, so they batch things a lot smaller than the big distilleries in Kentucky. So most of their stuff is already hard to find. But when you get to stuff like this, they even got right there, see that? That's their small batch series emblem. If that's printed on the bottle, you know you have a true treat sitting on the table. I think that's the first time ever that I took a first sip of whiskey on this channel and didn't talk about a single note I got from the sip and just talk to you guys about how freaking fantastic it is.
Yeah, wow is the word for it, really.
Wow. Wow. It's so good. Mm. Yeah. Freaking awesome. Oak, leather, tobacco, complex fruits, vanillas, sweetness. Classic High West taste. If you know what that is, because I feel like I get it from every High West. It's just their mash bill, whatever mash bill they're using. It's very good.
It's just phenomenal. I mean,
it builds.
I think this is probably the happiest I've ever looked in a video. Usually I'm like, wow, this is nice. Has me like, I feel like I found a buried treasure or something. Yep. Like I'm a millionaire.
And we're going to send this out to the YouTube family, and then we're never going to find it again. But you know what? To each his own. That's what we got to do. We got a backup bottle of it, so...
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see it again somewhere in the area.
Oh.
I don't know.
I will be praying.
This is really, really good.
But it really is a full view of most of the flavors that you ever taste in a whiskey. It's got sweet fruits and dark fruits. It's got the vanilla. It's got a bit of chocolate. It's got some spice to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's constantly evolving on the palate to the finish.
It's got everything. Yeah. It's like everything in one bottle. Here it is right here.
This is one, though. Sometimes there are whiskeys, I would have a hard time believing there's anyone who wouldn't like the taste of this. Right? This is one where it's just perfect. That sometimes I say, I really like this, but I think it's just my palate. This is like...
This is top tier.
Yeah.
This is top tier good shit right here.
Now, let me ask you this. $70, easy buy.
Oh, easy. 100%.
What's the most you think you would pay?
$150.
That's about where I'm at. I could maybe go to $200 for this. I really like this. But seeing it online at $400, nothing's worth that much, really.
No. Well, we could drown this on and talk about it. I feel like we told them how excellent and perfect this bourbon is 1,000 times.
Oh, yeah. Do we even need to do this?
No, but, I give this a perfect 10. For me to give a whiskey a perfect 10 is, it's freaking good. Because I always say there could be better out there. This bottle, however, is a perfect freaking 10. I am upset at myself. I didn't buy more. But at the same time, I'm happy I didn't buy more. Because hopefully someone else like me and Frank here are sitting enjoying this bottle. Hopefully someone's not trying to resell the bottle, just bought it to resell it. Hopefully someone actually cracked it open and is enjoying this delicious masterpiece that High West has released.
Yeah, I think that's kind of almost part of the point of the channel, right? You can drink whiskey and it's nice and you have a good time. I enjoy drinking whiskey tenfold when I'm hanging out with this guy. Or anybody else, right? I think the only thing better than drinking whiskey is sharing that experience. Yeah. And so I think it's really cool, to have this technology and be able to post this on YouTube and share with you guys, and then you comment back what you think.
It's really cool too, looking back and seeing our first reaction of ever trying this. I've had this for 3-4 days now, just sitting at home, sealed up, because he was away on vacation.
Yeah, just waiting.
But I waited for him. I didn't crack it myself and drink it. I waited for him, and I waited for you guys because I wanted to give you a fresh crack on the channel. And it's really cool to look back and experience, like, wow, when we first had this, So it's phenomenal. And thank you guys so much for your support and following this channel. It's because of you guys that we're actually chasing bottles like this. So again, thank you. And if this is your first time watching this channel, this is kind of how we do things and how we roll here. Some bottles are better than others. We have a lot of videos out there. I mean, for a basic channel, I feel like we have quite a few out there.
Yeah, we're trying to keep them coming.
Tell your friends, subscribe, please. It really helps us out. We would love to be in the big times one day. That would be so fantastic.
Yeah.
Obviously we'll change up our... I know you can't see any of this, but I mean, we're basically like...
We got to get the shelf behind us. That's why we don't have the subscribers.
I know, we need the shelf. So, and I was going to build a bourbon bar in my basement. That kind of got put on hiatus a little bit, but hopefully that will be coming soon. So,
yeah.
Well, with that being said, I'm definitely pouring myself another glass of this after we cut off this video. But
thank you.
You are very welcome. I'm Luke.
I'm Frank.
Please stay in school. It's very important.